There are a couple of important things to know about how evolution works in this game that will keep you from hindering your own progression. And I want to talk about those. I cover evolution a bit in my full blown beginner's guide. I'll card to it up there if you want to check that out after this. But today I thought this was worth a dedicated video. So, very quickly, we're going to get through this quickly. When you come in here, if you've got a lot of food, there's a quick evolve button. You can always use that without hesitation. It's never going to use anybody important, right? Even if you have a champ that's like this guy, he's an elite technically right now, but there's a lower version of him. He's not a base level elite. It'll never use a base level elite as food. You can quick evolve, you can intelligent evolve, and be fine. Okay, those you can use without hesitation. The important part comes after those stages when you're building your champs. So you've got your 5 core champs that you're focusing on, right? That you want to continue to be evolving and building. And at different stages of evolution, they need different things. So for example, I need another copy of Serena before I can do anything else with her. Whereas my Artis, I need an epic piece of food. Now, when you're down here making your food, this is the part where you want to pay attention because you don't want to get in your own way here. If we look at Nero, I've got some copies of Nero. In order to get him to Elite 1, right, with the little light filled up, I need to put another Elite into him. If I had another copy of Nero, the reasonable assumption would be, okay, just give him his copy and turn him into the Elite 1. The problem is, when he's Elite 1, in order to turn him into an Epic, which is the gold border here, I need a copy of Nero. So, if I have 2 copies of Nero, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another piece of elite food somehow. I'm going to wait until I make another piece of elite food because it's easier to just make elite food from random summons than it is to make specific elite food. Does that make sense? If I go do a basic summon 10 pop, I'm going to get a bunch of blue frame champs, right? The odds that I'm going to get that many Neros are much lower. So duplicate food is much more valuable. So if all I had right now was 2 elite Neros, I'm going to wait until I make another copy of an elite in this faction. And then I'm going to turn him into an elite 1 with the other random elite. And then I'm going to turn him into an epic with his copy. Okay. So that's the big that's the big thing I want you to focus on here. That making food is faction specific, first of all. So if I want to evolve artists, I need to be working in this tab, right? I want to work in the faction of the champ that I'm, instead of here where it shows everyone, it's a lot easier if you just split it up into the faction that you're trying to evolve for. And then don't unnecessarily use copies of elite food, okay? Again, use another elite here. Don't ever use a copy until you have to. You're going to need the copy to turn him into an epic. So in this way, understanding this, you're going to be able to get your champs evolved so much faster. I've progressed so much faster on this account than my old account because I understand how this works now. I'm able to get evolutions out so much quicker, right? Don't ever use a duplicate champion unnecessarily. That is so incredibly important. You'll be blown away. If you've been playing for a minute and you feel like evolution's kind of slow, when you start to pay attention to this and understand it, your evolutions are going to happen so much quicker. I'm on day 3, and I've already, my next copy of Taylor, I'll have him at Immortal. I'm close to getting Artist to Immortal. I'm evolving my champs so much quicker because I understand how this works. So that's the big thing I want you to take away from this. 1, it's faction specific. 2, you can quick evolve and intelligent evolve without worrying about what it's doing because it's never going to feed a valuable champ. And then don't ever use a duplicate unnecessarily. That's basically, if you just remember that. If you don't have to use a duplicate, don't. Your evolutions are going to happen so much quicker. So that's it. I hope that this helps you. I hope that you notice a change now. If you didn't understand this before and you do now, hope you notice a change in how quickly your evolutions are happening. And that's it. We're going to get out of here. Real short video today. Appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe if it helped and all that jazz. And we'll see you next time.